guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome. First reading for the new year. Couple of things I wanted to reference. One is, if you missed it, I did a 2022 wrap-up reading. That was the first half of December, as the series of readings was to kind of see what we're closing out from 2022. And I did a 2023 tarot forecast looking forward. And those extendeds were romance readings where I did yes-no spreads to see if someone's coming back from the past or someone new might be on your path, romantic interest. And Leo, what came through was there might be somebody new on your path, and I'm just giving you this sneak peek to tell you, here are the signs that came through. Taurus, another Leo, I know. Aquarius came through twice, Capricorn, Pisces, and Gemini. So I'm just letting you know, if you're curious to see that reading, please check it out. I priced them all very reasonably during the holidays, so take a look at that. But I'm letting you know because in case new energies come through as I continue to move forward, you'll know what that's about. So the second thing I wanted to mention is for those of you who have opted in for the all access pass to all the extendeds, I want to be sure you understand how it works. That is like a Netflix for all my extended readings and all of the morning musings. So the all access pass is just that. You get all access for everything, not just from the date that you purchase going forward, but everything. You get access to that platform and everything I've ever uploaded. So please know that. The second thing is you don't receive email notifications of uploads because it's like Netflix, right? Netflix doesn't send me a link when there's a new episode of, whatever show I like to watch. So you have an account at momence.com, momence.com. You used an email address, that's your username. You likely created a password. If you didn't, you will want to do that. And once you're in, once you log in to your account, on the left-hand sidebar, there is My Memberships. It's a clickable link. Click My Memberships, then it goes to active subscriptions. Click on that, and then go to Video Library. Everything is there. So I hope that helps you understand. All right. It's especially good for people who tend to take advantage of purchasing 3 or more extendeds a month. So I'll make it worth it. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what's coming through for a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could be here as a cross watcher too. Look at that. The overall energy for the reading is that 3 of Pentacles. This is about cooperation. It's about being invested in something together, building a solid foundation. Wow, this Knight of Swords has been following you everywhere, Leo. There you are with the Strength card. So I'm going to pull these, and then, of course, I'll hold them up and explain what I see. So I kind of want to do like a past, present energy and future all in one spread. So there's probably been a need to clear the air, and somebody has to take that first step, and it's going to require them to, could be you, could be them, to kind of gain their confidence. Because there's obviously an obstacle. There's probably been a lack of cooperation in some connections here. So I'm just feeling like what I'm seeing here is where you've come from in the past is there's something that needs to be cleared up, and someone's got to take the first step. And in order to do that, in order to overcome those obstacles, you either have to take steps toward each other, or somebody has to get up the nerve and gain the confidence to know that if they take that step to clear the air, that you will get beyond that particular difficulty. And right now there's just this holding pattern, waiting. 7 of Pentacles. Yes, it's about planting seeds of intention and then being prepared to work through something. This is about focus on the details, focus on creative solutions to a problem, something that may have been unfolding for a long time. And what I like here with the Queen of Swords is it's kind of a more practical energy than I'm used to seeing in a Leo reading. And it's kind of about like, let's just, set our emotional, needs over to the side for now. Even though we just came through that darn full moon in Cancer, which was all about focusing on our emotional needs. This is a little more dispassionate. It's more about the practicalities. It's like, let's just cut to brass tacks and get our questions answered. She is a truth seeker and a truth teller. This is the beautiful energy of Libra. So there's some kind of even, harmonious, balanced, fair exchange. So I kind of feel that's what you've been waiting for, Seven of Pentacles. Now, moving forward, we've got Three of Wands, anticipation, manifestation. And I feel like it's something that you're kind of you're waiting for something to come towards you because in the past it likely left you feeling defeated. So this is something you don't want. You don't want more of this energy of sabotage or defeat. And I have a feeling there's a decision that has to be made. So it's almost like what I'm seeing here for you is this somebody that I can even work with? Is it likely that we'll be able to patch things up or clear the air or get questions answered in a dispassionate way and work through the difficulties and overcome the obstacles and that's coming through as a question. So there's anticipation in this Three of Wands. There's also a turning the back on anything that feels like it felt before, which could have been duplicitous or like gaslighting or sabotage, right? Like an intentional setup. Yeah, if fill in the blank, because it is a general reading, so it might resonate for each of you differently. But that's why I'm seeing this Two of Swords coming in as that, crossroads moment where an important decision will need to be made as to how you continue to move forward on your path. I hope that made sense. So let's look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about your future. Oh my gosh. So, and remember, as a cross watcher, sometimes the messages come in directly for you. So you may need to flip the energies around. That's pretty common. I'm saying that because what I'm seeing here is this in and out behavior that's rolling around in the back of your mind. Is it really someone I could go the distance with? Is there some way, is this something that we could be triumphant and victorious? Chariot moves fast, yes, but underneath, if it's someone that isn't really resolved or isn't beginning with the end in mind and thinking long term, is it really something that you can feel a sense of victory? So I kind of feel, again, coming through as a question, there is this energy of wanting a future or at least thinking about your future and whether or not you're dealing with someone who's as invested in the connection as you are, and maybe it's time to just keep moving forward, which is a refrain I've been saying in a lot of readings lately. Let's see the Knight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. I love when you give it to me so clearly here, guys. Yeah. Someone... Unanswered questions. Unanswered questions. From at least 2022, possibly further back than that, because we've got this serious pentacle-y energy here. And it's almost as if, well, if this is the love of my life, we should be able to see this clearly and clear the air. It should kind of be easy, not hard. That Ace of Swords coming in as clarity, possibly wanting to cut to the chase and get to the truth of the matter. I feel like there's something that on some level, I'm just going to say that you either need to share with this person, that's what you've been waiting for, or waiting for them to reveal a truth to you. And so take that as it resonates. But it feels like this is someone where there's been a great deal of love, a lot of your heart invested in it. And so I'm not surprised to see the Queen of Swords now, that I see her twice, because this is the year where you kind of have to close out the bleeding. And you know what I mean? Apply tourniquet and move forward with some measure of practicality about the whole situation. Page of Pentacles and the Strength card. Right? Someone's got to take that first step. If you're going to have a convo and you're going to clear the air and you're going to finally, you know, make some sort of peace, that's very unnerving. Look at that Nine of Swords. It's unnerving. Somebody's got to be brave enough to take that first step. Otherwise, no conversation's going to happen, and there's no way to kind of reach that happy medium, which I think is really what you have in mind with that Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands can be a triumphant homecoming. It can be, you know, reconciliation. It can be like the reward that you feel from taking that step and overcoming anxieties and getting up your courage and your nerve, but could also be coming from this other person, that their intention is to make peace on this topic. Because I think you're the Queen of Swords, whoever I'm reading for right now, even if you're the cross watcher, you're the Queen of Swords. So keep that in mind, that this is part of what's been unfolding in the past. And here we are in the present with that Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. A Fool. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Look at all the pentacle energy, and then we've got this crazy Fool. And I'm saying that with love. It's kind of like, I've waited long enough. I really got to get going. Like something's got to shift here. I'm almost feeling like the Fool is you chomping at the bit to take a leap, and you know, even if it takes you in a whole new direction, because what you're after is some reciprocity. Six of Pentacles, some measure of equal give and take. This is about your future. Now, this is also the Queen of Pentacles, can also just be about, you know, feeling more grounded, a little more self-care, that this is the way you take care of yourself, is you focus on the solutions to the problem. And the problem is you've been waiting forever for this situation to shift, for there to be some form of movement. So I'm seeing that Fool as movement, even if you're leaping in a new direction into unknown territory, which is something, yeah, unknown territory, and it's a little unnerving, is some notes I took from your past readings. I feel like it's also the way you will take care of yourself, is to kind of come to terms with all of that, stop the waiting. You know what it is you need. There's been no movement. You're both kind of hedging your bets here. Nobody's taking that first step. So let's look at the Queen of Swords in this part of the reading, see what she has to tell us. Yeah, Two of Wands, Page of Swords. You're definitely looking for information to help you decide which path you're going to walk going forward, because this is present energy, and underneath is Judgment. And to me, this Judgment card, because it showed up for you in the most recent readings, and it feels to me like it's about, like, I want to make peace with this situation. Oh, my little kitten is knocking things around back there. He's getting too big for the little space he sits in behind this whole setup here, and it's hilarious to see him shoehorn his way in, but if he knocks the camera, I might have to fix it. So to me, this is about not just making peace with the situation, but coming from an intention. Look at her hand is outstretched of, let's put all our cards, proverbial cards, on the table. Let's speak our truth. Let's make peace. Let's, offer and receive forgiveness. That's the information you're looking for. That's kind of what you're, this Page of Swords can be a message of truth, but I'm feeling like it's you looking for information or looking for something that will tell you that there's even a possibility that if you keep moving forward on this path, your questions will be answered. You will find forgiveness for each other. Could there be second chances and a reunion? Sure, but I don't think that's the driving force here. I think the driving force is getting clear and being practical about what the likelihoods are and how do I make peace with all of it and either set myself free of it so I can finally move forward and not be so stuck, or that we can both kind of meet in the middle and decide how we move forward. Okay. So this is kind of coming in as a closeout, but also as a potential reconciliation. So let's look at going forward. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. So there's more Leo energy in the King of Wands. I feel you don't want to feel outcast anymore. This definitely feels like twin flame energy with that 4 of Wands there, but the King of Wands has not claimed the love, hasn't claimed the connection. And I even used that word and tried to clarify, I think it was in the morning musing, where I said that's a spiritual reference when you say, I claim this, right? So it's not claiming you as a person or you claiming them. It's about claiming the connection, taking it in, knowing what it is, the value of it, the value of it. So I have a feeling that this is coming through as turning your back on that energy of feeling devalued or out in the cold or rejected or abandoned on some level by someone who never claimed it to begin with, or never returned. And it just feels to me like maybe this was someone who was in and out a lot, and you're kind of coming to terms with the fact that that is not what you want anymore. So yes, can the 3 of Wands be manifestation of something coming towards you? Sure. It can also be turning your back on what isn't for you. So let's look. Now that I said that, we've got the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So this person returns, Emperor, twin, with a message of love or apology. I could cry, Leo, for what went down. And that's going to put you in a position to have to make a very important decision. That will be your crossroads moment. When this person does return, when there is some form of reunion, I saw the potential here. I see that this could be somebody who's trying to get up their nerve to come towards you or to reach out to you for a conversation. You're still the Queen of Swords. You're trying to stay as cool as a cucumber here, which is difficult because you're also trying to determine your path going forward. And it's like I said, I feel like you're at that last moment where you're like saying, well, if I don't hear now, I probably never will. And it's time to just cut my losses and move forward. But here they come. And I'm feeling like that even if this message doesn't come, there's intention behind it to deliver it. And that's maybe what's holding you back or keeping you in this forever 2 of Swords, lack of clarity. What's the purpose and the meaning of this decision I have to make, and how should I best make it, and how's the best way to proceed? How, what, why, where, when, all those questions. But I feel like someone's coming back, could be a divine masculine coming back to apologize. And to express their feelings in from some measure of sincerity from their heart, and then the choice will be yours. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so here's what we've got astrologically. We have Cancerian energy in the Chariot, Sagittarian energy in the Knight of Wands, Gemini in this Knight of Swords, Libra in that Queen of Swords is out here twice. Strength card is Leo. Fool is Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Judgment is Scorpio. King of Wands is Leo. The pages represent all signs. So the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aries in the Emperor. Gemini in the Lover's card. So if this really spoke to you, the link is in the description box below to take you to the extended where you get a more personal, deeper dive. So that's what I'm just going to continue the reading, and we'll see where it takes us. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.